We have Team Go Rocket and Giovanni taking over the Galarian Expedition in Pokemon Go, which you know what that means, guys. There's going to be some Shadow Pokemon that are brand new, and Giovanni coming back, which means a brand new Shadow Legendary for us to hunt. So let's get into the details. Welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go. From Tuesday, October 8th, all the way until Friday the 11th, we have the takeover, which is going to include some pretty cool Pokemon, as well as some amazing bonuses, which means there's going to be a ton of Rocket Grunts everywhere, which is very exciting. The only downside to these Rocket takeover events is that what I've typically seen is that there's not quite as many leaders, so it seems like you get a lot of Grunts because they're almost at every single Pokestop. And then once you get all the way to that, then you have to worry about, okay, well, how am I going to handle getting these eggs and defeating the leaders to try to get the new shiny Shadow Pokemon? And most importantly, the best part of these events is that you can TM away frustration. So for anybody out there that needs to TM frustration away, let's say on maybe a Shadow Raikou, Shadow Entei, Shadow Suicune, any of the other Shadow Pokemon, including some of the new ones that you guys are going to get. Remember, you have all the way until 8 p.m. on Friday. So please make sure to TM away frustration on all of these. It is the only time you can do so. So you might as well, if you're in question, TM it away, and then you can always transfer it later because you can always get more TMs from doing raids and other things. And then that leads us into Giovanni. Giovanni will then have Shadow Heatran, which means eventually in the future we will be able to raid for Shadow Shiny Heatran, but most importantly, we're going to be able to get it right now. This Pokemon is a Steel and a Fire type Pokemon, so catching it in the sunny weather or the snowy weather is going to be a great time for you guys to be able to get it boosted if that's what you're after. And I wouldn't be too concerned about catching this Pokemon as a good quality one or not, because remember, the raids are a great time to be able to substitute some of these types of Pokemon. And the Shadow Heatran will be all the way with us until December 3rd, so you have quite a long time to be able to get it. We will do a video breaking down how good Shadow Heatran is in Pokemon Go, and is it worth it? But just as a reminder, guys, you will have to TM it away, and then you will have to use an Elite TM to give it Magma Storm, which is its priority move to make it the best fire type that it can be. And the Grunts as well as the leaders are going to have brand new Pokemon in it. So as far as the leader Pokemon, that is usually a surprise. However, the Grunts are going to have some new Shadow Pokemon in there as well, which is going to be Caterpie, Mankey, Roggenrola, Venipede, Carablast, as well as Shelmet. And then at the bottom of this paragraph, it does say that if you are lucky, you can get a shiny one. And since I don't have the entirety of this graphic, I don't know if that means they're going to be starting to introduce more shiny Shadows besides just the leaders, or if this situation is that if the Pokemon have already been released through the leaders and the shiny is available, that is an option for us. So as we do progress here, I will give you guys further updates, especially right as the event is starting. But if they do come out brand new without the leaders and in the Grunts, I think that's a cool scenario. And then we're going to have Shadow Raids, which in the 1-star raids, it's going to be Machop, Grimer, Execute, as well as Sudowoodo. The top 3 do have shiny potentials. And then in 3-star raids, we have Pinsir, Sableye, as well as Mawile. All 3 of those can be shiny. And through field research, you will be able to get the charge TMs as well as fast TMs. So for anybody that does need to TM away frustration, there will be a way to be able to do so during this event, which is very helpful, as well as mysterious components to help build up your Rocket radars quicker. And then there's going to be some purchases in the Pokemon Go store as well as in the shop. And don't forget about the event bundles. For 300 coins, you're gonna get 1 incubator, 1 rocket radar, and 1 premium battle pass. So if you guys want that, you can do so. All right, everyone, so that is the event. It's gonna be fun. Shadow Heatran, I definitely suggest that you guys get at least 1. We'll break it down to see if it's worth more than 1. Remember, they eventually will come into raid battles, and also brand new Shadow Pokemon. I love these Rocket events. It's a great time to be able to get yourself a good quality Rocket Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So thank you guys for being here as always. To all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes your support, subscription to the page 2x level. I'm gonna see you guys out in the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.